Hey guys, David, Second Enemy Comic here. Welcome back. All right, nostalgia and memories. Good, pretty much all will be good because it is your childhood. The things that, excuse me, the thing that we will collect due to nostalgia, due to our childhood memories, we want to hold on to the fond memory that we have as a child. It will never end. As a collector, it is a drug. something that we Something that can remind us of our childhood, something that is tangible that we can hold, saying, wow, I remember this. It might not be the original pieces, it might not be the first release that it came out, but something that we can kind of say, you know what, I remember reading a comic strip. I remember watching the cartoon. I remember actually reading the book when it first came out. And you grow up, you get out of it, you come back in, and the first thing that you do is, God, I want to get those memory back. I want those tangible. I want those tangible in my hand, and I can say it, I can relive it. And I'm going to show you five books that is in my collection that brings memories and nostalgia. I think I will have a few more of these, but this is like the very first. I kind of thought about this, thinking, oh, I wonder why did I collect in a way? Because it is in my nature to collecting, but at the same time, when it comes to comic book, there's a lot of nostalgia and a lot of childhood memory that was very fond, and still remember. Not the quotes or exact moment, but I remember sitting down every Saturday morning watching this. I remember reading every Sunday newspaper, reading, and I just remember that was a very good, fond memory. Um, so, with that said, let me first start with this here. Everybody will know this. It's Charles Schultz cover. This is one of the 10 incentive variant from Kaboom. Um, this one here, I would probably say that it's a comic book that has all of the appearance of like newspaper clips, a strip, you know. Um, so you can see in the back, it'll tell you exactly when Charlie Brown first appearance in the comic. Well, was the October 2nd of 1950. So as you can see, it goes back over Jesus 57 years now. Oh no, 70 something years now. So it has all the classic newspaper clips and things, and they made it into a comic. Yeah. So this is one of the 10. The last one that was sold was from issue one, all variant, one out of 10, one through four, and they also had a San Diego Comic Con um, uh, exclusive for $10. So you're actually looking at $2 for one out of 10, which is a really great deal. So if you are a fan of Charlie Brown or Peanuts or any character within, might want to take a look and see what they have online. Because definitely you don't want to pay a premium. But five issue one through four plus the San Diego for $10 with $10 shipping. So total you pay $20. So it's like $2. No, so 25, so like $4, four two. I don't know. I can't do the math, but you know what I'm saying is that it actually is way below ratio. So this is the thing that I remember reading every Sunday, and the first thing I do is I look for Peanuts, Garfield, and some other things that was on that every Sunday comic strip. Yeah, fun memory, very fun memory. Um, I remember this Voltron. Remember watching it on cartoon every Sunday. I remember there was this one program that every Monday through Friday, um, there was this show in Hawaii. It was after hours. It was afternoon. I think it was right after school. So we're looking at probably about 3:30. It was like an hour show, and you get to call in and play. There's some game that you can win, and but they should show some really great cartoons, and Voltron was one of them. And yeah, nostalgia, good old fond memory. Then we go back to collecting comic books. So this one here, Voltron number one, last one sold for very fine plus to near me minus about $60. $60. And yeah, there's also they're gonna make a live action movie, and Henry Cavill, or whatever you want to pronounce his last name. I call it Henry Cavill. It has been cast to make a movie, live action Voltron movie. So can't wait, can't wait to see that. I remember this one here. It was on TBS, Turner Broadcasting. Was it TBS or TNT, Turner Network of anyway. TNT. I remember watching the Braves all the way through, and also they had this in the afternoons, and I remember watching it, and I had to just get it because it was a pretty cool cover. It's called "Is Die Kitty Die Heaven and Hell" issue number three. This is a Dan Parent cover of Bewitched. You remember Sabrina? Dun, 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 dun. And I just thought it was cool. I enjoyed that show. I mean, the husband was pretty stupid, but she made it up, and definitely a cool nostalgia, good memory. Die Kitty Die, Heaven and Earth, issue number three, Beat Witch homage. Dun dun dun. No, that's I Dream of Genie. All right, this one everybody will know this. I don't have the first issue, but I'm looking into it. That is something that I've been keep I don't know. It's on a back burner all the time, but I think I need to pull the trigger on this one here. Is Transformers, but this is the reason I like this because one, it was a gifted to me from Doom 143, but I just love this cover because one is it's really hard to find, and second, I just love the way that it has that Autobot symbol and had the Decepticon symbol in the back. So yeah, this is Transformers, The Death of Optimus Prime. This is a one shot. This is I believe, one of the 15 rate incentive variant, or yeah, retail incentive. They won't call it. Yeah, retail incentive. It celebrates about 125 issues of IDW Transformers. So they made a collage of it. It pretty much shows all of the 125 covers, issues they have done with IDW, and I thought which is pretty cool. Like I said, love the symbol of Autobots in the front, and like the idea they did that in the back with Decepticon. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Really, really great book. This one here, none has been sold, but there is one that asking $50, so it's way over ratio. But it's like I said, it's the cartoons. I remember getting the toys. I remember breaking the toys. There's some part that you need to pull the arms and thing, and you just put a little bit too much strength into it, and you break it, and things like that. Yeah, those back then when it came out, I believe was in God, that was in the what 80s, early 80s, and now it costs a lot of money for those toys. Um, so yeah, Transformer, another nostalgia, great fun memory watching it, and I thought it was cool. Robots turning into cars and planes and tanks, dinosaurs and things like that. God, what a that was the 80s. That was the 80s. Great, great time to grow up. The last one here I'm going to show you is I'm sure everybody as a collector back in the 90s, we didn't have cover price. We didn't have eBay to go by. We didn't have anything on internet to see what the book is valued at. You did have what is that? Street Overstreet Guide, but it is a lot of more of thing. But this magazine Wizard Wizard magazine, when it first came out, it hit the market to a point where every collector could understand. They hyped things up. They did interviews. They had a really great cover. They had the top 10. They had the list of the of comic books that has been sold, what was hot, and also has some really great covers. This is the very first Wizard number one. There's this direct. There's also San Diego Comic Con, and there's also a newsstand. Right. This one here on a near mint, on a very fine plus to near mint, sold for $75 on a direct. 9.8 on a direct. We'll sell it for probably about $400-500. San Diego Comic Con, you're looking at about four digits. The newsstand, we're probably looking at about another four digits, but definitely something that I remember collecting, reading, looking, researching on Wizard. Didn't really care for the interviews. It was just more of what was the hot comic book, like a top 10, and also what is my book is valued at. And yeah, very fond memory. Very fond memory. Forgot all about it. Picked this up years ago due to nostalgia, due to the memory. Something that really had a good impact on my collecting. And yeah, something like this, when I pick it up, can't forget how good it was back then. Um, yeah, so came out in September of 1991. That's my birthday month. So yeah, 91. God, how old was I? I was 21. I was busy drinking, drinking, and just yeah, just had a good time. 21. Jeez, back then I would. Back then, I think before 1991. Jeez, I think it would still need to be. Yeah, I remember they changed the year of drinking. Anyway, I'm going off trail here, but yeah, there we are. Nostalgia and memories. Comics have comics that you have due to childhood memories. Yeah. So Wizard went back again. Transformers, Bewitched, but not actually the comic, but the homage. Um, the great '80s cartoon, Voltron, and something that I picked up every Sunday to read the comic strip on this character, Peanut, Snoopy, Charlie Brown, Lucy, Linus, Woodstock, which, all these characters, Lucy, I think I said Lucy, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this segment. Like I said, there's some other things that I can show you due to my nostalgia and childhood, good old fond memory. I will show you 5 books at a time until I ran out of books that I to show you. So this is your first time to my channel, subscribe and watch the video. All right, watch the videos here. All right, guys. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. So first time, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts about this video, and see you in the chat. All right. Shoot.